listening to Houston Real Estate Radio. I'm excited today because we have a special guest, and we're talking about something that I know you're going to find very interesting. I have requests quite often for estate sales. I see it posted on a lot of forums, questions about estate sales. I hear people talking about it. And just the other day, one of my past clients who lives down in Costa Rica, she called me and said, I have a relative who isn't going to be able to come home, and is heading to a facility to live, and we need to kind of liquidate our house and get it on the market. And so I started pointing her in the right direction for how to do that. And it's a huge process. It's a huge ordeal. And right now, with the amount of baby boomers out there who are losing their parents and aunts and uncles who don't have the family to take care of it, it's a big deal. It's a lot of work, a lot to do to get rid of everything to make the house ready to sell. And you're busy with your own life. You don't have time to do it all. And then to even try to find all the services you need, the dumpster companies, the estate sale company, and the realtor to come in and then have the house staged, and the antiques appraisal. And it just becomes an overwhelming task. So today I brought in Jay McMahon. He is the relationship manager for EBTH, Everything But the House. Everything But the House. I love the name of the company, Everything But the House, ebth.com. So, Jay, tell me about this company. It's really cool.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It is very cool. And when we say Everything But the House, which is a cool name,
yeah,
we have the ability to come into a property. Everyone has had or knows someone who's been in a situation with a downsize, a death, a change of life experience. Mm-hmm. We come in, we will catalog, photograph, and facilitate an online auction to our bidder base that's sitting just over about 500,000 registered bidders on the site right now in over 100 countries. And we facilitated a true auction where every item starts at $1, and we facilitate an auction online for 7 days. And it opens up not only your local buyers to pick up and see items and purchase items at a local level. Now it opens up. Which is
what you get at a yard sale, which isn't much.
Absolutely. And we can have preview days at the house prior to a sale, so your local buyers, if there's some furniture, can see it, touch it, sit on it. And it's a very labor-intensive white glove service where we come in. So from the realtor side, they can go in and have a clean house to sell to the next buyer.
Because you're going to donate it, trash it, or sell it.
Correct.
It's going to be cleaned out.
Correct. 3 piles is essentially what we have after we go into a house. It's what's in the auction, what's going to be trashed, and what's going to be donated. And we try to keep it very simple because the important thing to do is to sell the property.
Yeah, and you can't sell the house until you get all the stuff out.
People like to see their own, and you can speak to this, people like to see their own property in their mind in a house when they're looking at it, correct?
Yeah, you got to get all the junk out, all the stuff out.
Sure.
And it's hard to move all that stuff out. It's heavy.
Sure.
And then what do you do with it? You got to pay somebody to bring a $5,000 dumpster, and then you got to haul it all and put it in the dumpster. It's a nightmare.
Great point, because after the sale is finished, our operations folks locally facilitate a pickup day. So now you're not hiring movers. You're not breaking your back doing this.
Yeah.
If you bought an item, now we have a disclaimer. It is your responsibility to come to the house if you're choosing to pick up your item, and you have the takeaway equipment.
Yeah.
You have the hitch. You have what you need. So it becomes another thing that the seller of the property doesn't have to worry about.
Yeah, I love it. This is great. So estate sales are what you guys do all day long, every day.
All day long. We have right now, if you go to ebth.com, you can look at our current sales, our ended sales. Our website is very user-friendly to search previous items, active items. And again, we have about 3 million unique visitors to the site. We're in 27 cities in the U.S. right now. We're soon to be 30. We're going to be international in 2017. I mean, the company's just growing.
Yeah, great company.
Great company with a lot of knowledgeable bidders and buyers on the site.
So let's give an example. Let's kind of talk through an example.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody inherits a house full of stuff.
Okay.
So they call you. They
Right.
call you here in Houston for an
Right.
appointment. Let's
Right.
say the house is down the Heights.
Okay.
You meet them at the house. You
Yes.
do a free consultation,
Correct.
and you go through and look at it. And you give them an estimate of what you think?
We don't.
Okay.
We don't. So basically, how it works is we'll go in, and it's basically a discovery, and to see what is in the property. Are we the right solution?
And if it's just a junk property, you're probably not the right solution.
Might not be, because
Okay.
donating
You got to have something to
and
sell.
things like that. You do, and on a typical estate sale, numbers are lot wise. Lot a ring is a lot.
Okay.
A watch is a lot. A set of crystal is a lot.
Okay.
So on a typical estate sale in our world is about 250 of those lots.
Okay.
So we go in and we have discovery, and you can go into a china cabinet and have quite a few lots.
Sure.
So it becomes an estimate from the discovery phase.
Okay.
So if we determine we're a good fit, what we encourage the seller to do is to go to our website and search for like items and see what historically the
You're
item
getting
has
for them.
sold for in
Okay.
previous sales.
Okay.
It's the best way to gauge. You could have a very heartfelt thought about a table or a chair that you've had in your family for years, but it's not necessarily what could be, the best item in your potential auction. So
Right.
so from there, if the client is willing to move forward, wants to move forward, they sign a contract with us, and then we begin the lotting phase, which begins with our catalogers and our photographers coming in, and we have mobile units for the photography. So if you go to our website, it's very slick looking as far as presenting the items.
Piece of jewelry,
yes,
photographed.
yes, and we do multiple shots for each item in a good description. Sports memorabilia is something which is very popular in our world, and if the seller has a piece of a certificate of authenticity,
Yeah.
we photograph that with the hologram, what have you. So it's it really
So jewelry, sports memorabilia,
art, furniture,
nice furniture.
yes, electronics, absolutely.
Okay.
Everything but the house. Automobiles. We're typically getting above Kelley Blue Book in automobiles.
What about kayaks and sporting things, boats?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Campers.
Okay, so the sale goes on 7 days, and
Correct.
local people can preview it. So let's say it
Yes.
was in the Heights. You do a little bit of local advertising
Sure.
to get people in?
Yes. So with a 7-day sale, if it's a sale where the preview needs to happen prior to the actual auction going online, we would have it prior to the sale going live.
Okay.
We have done it in the past where it would be day 3 or day 4 into the sale, because our sales really get active
Yeah.
on the latter half.
Yeah.
And then especially on the final day.
So the average estate sale across the United States is how much?
It's about $7,000. And that's according
Okay.
to estatesales.net.
Okay.
It's about $7,000.
All right, and your average estate sale is what?
We're looking at about $27,000.
That's the answer right there. They got to call you.
We really do. They really do.
Okay, so you catalog everything, get it on there to sell, and then people buy it, and then how much money? If the person who's inherited this house and they've handed it all to you to do this, how much are they going to make of what you've made?
We take a 35% commission on, and that's our standard rate for a property for an auction. And so after the sale is complete, and we have our pickup day, and then our shipping day. 20 business days following that, the seller gets a check from us for 65% of the net proceeds.
Very good.
Yes.
All right, that's not bad for something you inherited and had to deal with.
It really takes, and then they can go ahead and sell the house, which is, there's,
What you want to
there's
do, get the
multiple
house
figures
ready.
in that.
Yeah,
So
get the house ready to sell. That's
correct.
the big thing.
Correct.
Get the house ready for sale and don't break your back doing it.
Exactly. You got it.
All right, so you can go to ebth.com to learn more. That's Everything But the House is the name of the company, ebth.com. Jay McMahon is in the local market here in Houston. And how can people reach you?
Phone number is 713-392-1410. And email is my first name and last name. So jay.mcmahon@ebth.com.
Very good. All right. We appreciate you coming on the show.
Great.
If you
I
know
appreciate
somebody who needs to do an estate sale, give Jay a call. We'll be back right after word from our sponsors here on Houston Real Estate Radio. Find us online at HoustonRealEstateRadio.com.